So you own a business, have an event you want people to know about. You want to spread the word to as many people as possible that your product or service exists. Call AdWorks International. AdWorks is an advertising agency which utilizes professionals in radio, television, and print advertising to help you get your company's message across. Your ad will be noticed by more people, more quickly. AdWorks from concept to completion will deliver an ad that works. AdWorks International. Call 416-832-7293.
Jazz Supermarket in Brampton is the preferred place to shop for all your Caribbean grocery needs. You are guaranteed fresh fruits and vegetables as shipments arrive twice a week. Whether you're sending a barrel, money, or just need to find a certain ingredient to get that back home taste, Jazz Supermarket has it all. You can even stock up with poultry or meat from the halal meat counter, CDs, gift items, or fresh bread and pastries from the bakery. Caribbean jewelry and ready-made casual clothing now available. Come visit Jazz Supermarket, 9025 Torbram Road at the corner of Queen and Torbram in Brampton, where friendly service awaits you.
Twilight Family Restaurant and Bar is Scarborough's largest West Indian family restaurant. Come and sample our delicious appetizers like our chicken wings, black pudding, and spicy shrimp. Great entrees such as chili chicken and Twilight Spicy Chicken. Give us a call at 416-754-6894. Twilight Restaurant and Bar, serving the best in Guyanese Chinese cuisine for the past 8 years.
Caribbean Showtime will be live every Sunday morning. Join us this Sunday for Caribbean Sunshine. Shining the light on people and issues in our community from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. on all IPTV boxes, Amazon Fire Sticks, Roku, and www.caribbeanshowtime.com.
We'd like to say hello and welcome to those of you joining us. Sitaram, Sat Sri Akal, Jai Guru Datta, Sai Ram, Assalamu Alaikum. Good morning, everybody, and of course, welcome to Caribbean Sunshine. A beautiful morning here in Toronto, and we have so much to share with you. Do stay with us. Well, of course, Tony is here with me, joining me. Tony, how are you this morning?
Excellent. Good. Great day. I love the sunshine. I feel like I'm in the Caribbean all over again.
Okay, so yeah, there he is. What do you have in store for us today?
Well, we went to the Vaughan Film Festival and saw a lot of fantastic films. The students were just, I love the student films. And we got an interview with the winning students from Thornley Secondary School.
And we have that coming up on today's program. So we have we have a segment where we'll be sharing with you some of the items of the artists that will be performing on that big event coming up on July 3rd. You know, Canada Long Day Weekend. Well, we have coming into Toronto is the President of the Cooperative Republic of Guyana, His Excellency Dr. Mohamed Irfan Ali, and the Vice President, Dr. Bharat Jagdev, will be here. Of course, there's a reception planned at the banquet hall. You need to get tickets. I'm not sure if you could still. They could accommodate 700 thereabout. And yesterday we spoke to one of the organizers, and they were up at least close to 500 and something. So if you'd like to get a seat, call the Consul General of Guyana and see if you can make some arrangement. But it's a free event, but you have to reserve. So I suggest you try calling them tomorrow morning, Monday, and see if you can get a seat for that event. But of course, for the big event taking place at the Coca-Cola Coliseum, where we have Marshall Montano, Sean Paul, Ravi B, Voice, Patrice Roberts, Vakadi Singh, and so much more coming. And the prices are really reasonable. Ticketmaster, you can get information, but we talk to you about that coming up in the program a little bit later. I want to say hello and welcome to Mr. Ravi Suku. Ravi Suku Music, and of course Kavita, welcome. In watching the program, of course hoping we can have Ravi on the program a little bit later also. I want to start off today with this beautiful Ganesh bhajan, trying to add a spark of spiritual inspiration to you and your loved ones, as we say on Shabdam Radio. I hope you find this one inspirational and enjoyable. You're watching Caribbean Sunshine. Good morning.
वातापि गणपतिं भजेऽहं 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 वारणास्यं वरप्रदं श्रीवारणास्यं वरप्रदं श्रीवातापि गणपतिं भजेऽहं वारणास्यं वरप्रदं श्रीवारणास्यं वरप्रदं श्रीवातापि गणपतिं भजेऽहम् भूतादिसंसेवितचरणं 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 चरणं भूतभौतिक प्रपञ्चभरणं भूतभौतिक प्रपञ्चभरणं वीतरागिणं विनुतयोगिनं वीतरागिणं विनुतयोगिनं विश्वकारणं विघ्नवारणं वीतरागिणं विनुतयोगिनं विश्वकारणं विघ्नवारणं वातापि गणपतिं भजेऽहं वारणास्यं वरप्रदं श्रीवातापि गणपतिं
Well, I want to say hello to Akua, our director, and he's producing the show from Trinidad and Tobago. Akua is a veteran in the business. In fact, I worked at many of the major television stations in Trinidad and Tobago, and we are fortunate to have him. I want to say thank you again to Akua. And we have a lot to share with you today. Those of you who would like to call into the program, again, we can take your calls live. In fact, we can bring you on via camera. So if you'd like to do that, you could always send me a text at 416-832-7293 or call in on the studio line 416-848-7772. 416-848-7772. 13 minutes after 11 o'clock on this beautiful Sunday morning. And those of you who making your way to church, or those of you who are not able to go to church this morning, well, listen, we have a beautiful one to bring you that spirituality right here, right now, wherever you are. Remember, we are on Facebook and YouTube. We're also on www.caribbeanshowtime.com. But those of you watching us on your IPTV boxes, please help us spread the word. You can find us. Tell your family and friends. If they don't get us under Caribbean, you can look under Africa/Jamaica. Once again, thank you for watching. Let's go to this beautiful item, a nice gospel, one day at a time, sweet Jesus.
I'm only human. I'm just a woman. Help me believe what I could be and all that I am. Show me the stairway I have to climb. Lord, for my sake, teach me to take one day at a time. One day at a time, sweet Jesus, that's all I'm asking from you. Just give me the strength to do every day what I have to do. Yesterday's gone, sweet Jesus, and tomorrow may never be mine. Lord, for my sake, teach me to take one day at a time. day at a time. One day at a time, sweet Jesus, that's all I'm asking from you. Just give me the strength to do every day what I have to do. Because yesterday's gone, sweet Jesus, and tomorrow may never be mine. Lord, for my sake, teach me to take one day at a
Welcome back, and of course, thanks to see so many of you enjoy that number. I did indeed. We have played that so many times, and whenever we do, we get great response. A beautiful rendition of that song, One Day at a Time, Sweet Jesus. You know, I was just talking to Tony, and Tony, we are an official media sponsor for the. Okay, let's see if we could do this. Puneet, I have you on television, Caribbean Showtime TV.
Sorry, Richard?
I say you're on television with us right now. I have you on the speakerphone. So
Oh, nice.
good. I prefer if you would have been able to call in, and I just wanted. So could we make that arrangement where the next time we talk to Puneet, we'd give us a look at what's happening at the car wash right now. So I would send you the link, and if you could do that for me,
sure.
watch
sure.
out for it in about 10 minutes, okay?
For sure. Okay, just give me a quick ring too, okay?
Okay. Now that's Puneet. He is the man behind Brampton and Ajax Crematorium and Visitation Center. We were trying to bring him on live so he could give us a look at what's happening right now at their car wash for charity. But that's coming up. But Tony, back to you. With the Vaughan Film Festival, you've been covering it. Director, if we could get Tony in on the shot. So it's a little bit busy today. The phone's going, and I'm just trying to coordinate everything else. Well, we'd come back with Tony as he would explain to us about the Vaughan Film Festival, because we are officially a media partner. Right now, however, we'd like to go to this item with, let's see, the next item is what we'd like to call from Salams Canada. It's an Islamic selection, and I wanted to send this one out to Brother Faruqi and Sister Shireen of the Saida Khatija Center. But also to remind you, coming up is Yusuf Day of Hope. Yusuf is a young man, now 18, a big boy, a teenager. He's the son of Sheikh Imran and his beautiful wife, our dear sister. And he had been, since he was born, with a lot of complicated health issues. So they had set up, because of patients like Yusuf, a special unit at the Sick Kids Hospital. And they have been, that is Sheikh Imran and his family has been putting on Yusuf Day of Hope and raising money for that unit. Well, being 80 now, he's no longer under the care of Sick Kids Hospital, but they continue to do this great charitable work. And those of you who have attended in the past know how much fun it is indeed. Your money going for great causes. In this case, this year they're going to the Humber River Hospital and the Sick Kid Hospital. So again, we invite you, that's coming up. We'll play the commercial. Please secure the date and make some time to come out. Here we go with this beautiful item. You're watching Caribbean Sunshine. Good morning and welcome.
مرحبا مصطفى مرحبا مصطفى سرکار کی آمد دلدار جی آمد سونے دی آمد اہلا و سہلا I love you آقا my sweet آقا مرحبا یا مصطفى مرحبا یا مصطفى مرحبا یا مصطفى مرحبا یا مصطفى جشن آمد رسول اللہ ہی اللہ جشن آمد رسول اللہ ہی اللہ اللہ ہی اللہ بولو اللہ ہی اللہ اللہ ہی اللہ بولو اللہ ہی اللہ بی بی آمنہ کے پھول اللہ ہی اللہ بی بی آمنہ کے پھول اللہ ہی اللہ جشن آمد رسول اللہ ہی اللہ جشن آمد رسول اللہ ہی اللہ جب کہ سرکار تشریف لانے لگے حور و غلماں بھی خوشیاں منانے لگے ہر طرف نور کی روشنی چھا گئی مصطفیٰ کیا ملے زندگی مل گئی اے غلیمہ تیری گود میں آ گئے دونوں عالم کے رسول اللہ ہی اللہ دونوں عالم کے رسول اللہ ہی اللہ جشن آمد رسول اللہ ہی اللہ جشن آمد رسول اللہ ہی اللہ اللہ ہی اللہ بولو اللہ ہی اللہ اللہ ہی اللہ بولو اللہ ہی اللہ بی بی آمنہ کے پھول اللہ ہی اللہ بی بی آمنہ کے پھول اللہ ہی اللہ چہرہ مصطفیٰ جب دکھایا گیا چھپ گئے تارے اور چاند شرما گیا آمنہ دیکھ کر مسکرانے لگی ہوا مریم بھی خوشیاں منانے لگی آمنہ بی بی سب سے یہ کہنے لگی دعا ہو گئی قبول اللہ ہی اللہ دعا ہو گئی قبول اللہ ہی اللہ جشن آمد رسول اللہ ہی اللہ جشن آمد رسول اللہ ہی اللہ اللہ ہی اللہ بولو اللہ ہی اللہ اللہ ہی اللہ بولو اللہ ہی اللہ بی بی آمنہ کے پھول اللہ ہی اللہ بی بی آمنہ کے پھول اللہ ہی اللہ شادیانے خوشی کے بجائے گئے شاد کے نغمے سب کو سنائے گئے ہر طرف شور سلے ادا ہو گیا آج پیدا حبیب خدا ہو گیا پھر تو جبریل نے بھی یہ اعلان کیا یہ خدا کے ہے رسول اللہ ہی اللہ یہ خدا کے ہے رسول اللہ ہی اللہ جشن آمد رسول اللہ ہی اللہ جشن آمد رسول اللہ ہی اللہ اللہ ہی اللہ بولو اللہ ہی اللہ اللہ ہی اللہ بولو اللہ ہی اللہ بی بی آمنہ کے پھول اللہ ہی اللہ بی بی آمنہ کے پھول اللہ ہی اللہ ان کا سایہ زمین پر نہ پایا گیا نور سے نور دیکھو جدا نہ ہوا ہم کو عابد
You're watching Caribbean Sunshine every Sunday right here at 11 o'clock to 1. Hopefully we'll be able to bring on Ravi Sukhu with his new music. Of course, Ravi and his wife, Kavita Sukhu, we had it featured yesterday at Shabnam Radio, and boy, it was requested at least 2 times. That we will be sharing with you the video if you haven't seen it just yet. Right now we'd like to go to Guyana as we bring you weekly updates. And today we have on the Weekly Digest to share with you right here on Caribbean Sunshine. Now remember, on Saturday from 10 we do 1 hour called Guyana Today, and only on the IPTV box right here. So those of you who watch us on Caribbean Showtime on Global TV, well, after the program we keep telling you about this 1 hour program, but you can't get it on Global. But pretty soon we are coming on Rogers and Bell. So those of you who are not familiar with the IPTV boxes, you could just add this to your bundle, Caribbean Showtime, and we tell you how and where to find us, all right? But that's coming soon, so stay with us. Right now, you could tell your friends and family www.caribbeanshowtime.com. We are streaming 24/7 on our website, and also our YouTube channel and Facebook, Caribbean Showtime TV. So please add us if you haven't yet as Caribbean Showtime, add us Caribbean Showtime TV. Here we go now to the Cooperative Republic of Guyana with Weekly Digest.
Welcome to Weekly Digest, where we highlight the works of ministers of government as they push the administration's development agenda. Some 1,160 persons will now be trained as registered nurses, as the Health Ministry, in collaboration with PAHO WHO and Coursera, launched a professional nursing training program. This is a significant increase from the 250 nurses that were being trained yearly. The 3-year program will see students from the 10 administrative regions trained using a hybrid approach, which allows them to pursue their studies in the comfort of their own homes. Upon completion of the program, the registered nurses are guaranteed jobs.
I'm very pleased that we have 1,160 persons who got in. Now, originally we had said that we are cutting off at 1,000, but because 160 more met the eligibility requirement, we decided that we are bringing everybody on board. So we're not leaving anyone who met the eligibility criteria out.
4 weeks after tragedy struck at the female dormitory of Maddy Secondary School, psychological and psychiatric support is continuing for those affected by the deadly fire. A team from Mount Sinai is presently in Guyana conducting training with psychologists.
We're doing training in psychiatric assessments of persons and how to communicate with them, how to talk to them, how to identify different types of psychiatric illnesses and so forth. So they're right now doing that training in Georgetown, and then they'll go back in and we'll continue to support them.
Additionally, telemedicine sites have been established in Carisparu, Chenapao, and Maikobi to offer further medical support. To improve the delivery of healthcare services to citizens, the Ministry of Health will roll out a postgraduate education program for nurses.
Because without that, we would not be able to lift the standards in some of the areas that we are aiming for. We want to provide specialty services in oncology, for example, in cardiovascular surgery. There's a whole host of things that we want to do, but we will need specially trained people.
Meanwhile, some $830 million was allocated in 2023 to complete the design for the Bartica Hospital and subsequently commence construction.
We are right now concluding the arrangements for the regional hospital in Bartica. Before the year comes to an end, we should start that project.
Additionally, works in several hinterland health facilities will begin before the year comes to an end. $1 billion was allocated in Budget 2023 to retrofit and upgrade health centers, health posts, and other facilities across the country. Minister of Education Priya Manik Chan witnessed the signing of contracts to the tune of $560 million for the construction of St. Mary's Secondary School. The modern 3-story facility will sport 22 classrooms and 6 laboratories. The reconstruction of the school is an important step towards the ministry's mandate of providing quality education to all students.
This is another step in taking us closer to universal secondary education. So what we want in Guyana is for every child, wherever they live, to be able to access secondary education universally. That means all over Guyana.
With the completion of the US $5.2 million state-of-the-art Good Hope Secondary School, the east coast of Demerara has achieved universal secondary education. This will allow 1,000 students who will be housed at the school to receive access to a high-quality level of education.
We are well on our way to achieving universal secondary education. But the promise didn't stop there. We said we would give students and children and your children places to sit in the classroom, and we told you we would give them a higher quality education because we know what you want for your children is for them to be better than you are. We know that's what every parent wants. We want our children to be better than we are. We want them to have a life of plenty.
Within the last 2 weeks, parents and guardians from across Region 2, Pomeroon, Supanam, received just over $500 million in their homes through the distribution of the Because We Care cash grant for their children.
When we tell you we love you, we make sure all of your children could have all of the textbooks they need in their book bags to go home and study with it, or open it on their desk and have the teacher instruct them. That is love in action. When we tell you we love you, we make sure all the children in grade 6 could get breakfast.
Guyana is gearing up to host the highly anticipated Caribbean Water and Wastewater Association 32nd Annual Conference and Exhibition, scheduled to take place from October 23rd to 27, 2023. Minister of Housing and Water Colin Crowell expressed government's full commitment to supporting the success of the conference.
You have the full support of the government of Guyana. In fact, I presented this at Cabinet, and so there's an endorsement of us hosting this conference. So you have the full support of the government of Guyana. Having said that, then we would want to use the opportunity as the host I see there at least 30 to 40 ministers themselves, and then a lot of countries participating with the private sector to showcase what we're doing.
Minister Crowell stressed the crucial role of waste management and emphasized the significance of addressing this issue.
This is a new area for everybody per se, and the country obviously is expensive, but if we're talking about a modern country, we're talking about a developed country, then that's where we have to start.
Persons living with disabilities now have the opportunity to access training and empowerment programs through the newly commissioned $73 million Learning Lab at Mahaica. The Learning Lab, the first of its kind in Guyana, boasts recreational space, a kitchen, comfortable dining area, and a dedicated training space.
This institution will cater for persons living with diverse disabilities, and so it must be a place and a space that is built to their needs, built to give support, and built in such a way that it is accessible.
This brings us to the end of this edition of Weekly Digest. For these and other government-related information, do log on to our website at dpi.gov.gy and our social media platforms as well. Goodbye.
Sunday, August 6th, Day 3 of SOS Fest 2023 is Reviver, the Chutney Concert. From day till evening, Reviver, featuring the biggest chutney music artists and bands from across the globe, all together on one stage for the first time ever. taking place at the historic Markham Fairgrounds. Day 3 of Summer of Soca Festival 2023 is Reviver, the Chutney Concert. Day till evening. Single day tickets and weekend passes now available. For full lineups, tickets, and info, visit www.sosfestto.com.
Farex Freight System Limited, a global leader in freight forwarding, providing trucking and warehousing services across Canada and the US of A. Farex Freight System Limited provides air and ocean freight globally. To engage our services, please email us at info@farex.com.
Friday, August 4th is Juve Night. SOS Fest presents Colors. More powder, more water. The biggest event on Toronto Carnival Friday returns to the historic Markham Fairgrounds. Day 1 of Summer of Soca Festival 2023 is Colors. Featuring the world's biggest artists and live bands on one iconic stage. Single day tickets and weekend passes now available. For full lineups, tickets, and info, visit www.sosfestto.com.
Look at people by the truck, look at people by the truck.
So you own a business, have an event you want people.
All right, here we go. We're trying to see if we could bring Puneet on from where he's at. Puneet, can you hear me?
Yeah, Richard, we can hear you.
Okay.
Hi, Richard.
Hello. Yes, so if we could get him on camera. Oh, there they are.
Can you see them? Yeah.
Yes, we can see. Beautiful indeed. Well, good morning and welcome. And I see you have top-notch security with you, Peel Finest.
Yes. So that's Neil Nidger. He's with the media team with Peel Police. Peel Police has been a big help today. They have their whole team here. They're actually helping us watch the cars as well.
Wow. So
how's it going, everyone?
Okay, so you are on Caribbean Showtime TV. Go ahead, tell us a little bit about you and your organization and the PR work that you're doing today.
Hi everyone, my name is Vineet. I'm one of the founders for Soch Mental Health. We focus on cultural and linguistic mental health services for the South Asian community. So our main focus is mental health awareness for our South Asian community here locally in Peel. And our organization has expanded. It's, I think, hit a global market with social media and being online and the need. And so we're here raising funds to scale our programming because funding is so limited and it's so difficult, especially for ethnic minorities. So the community's coming out, getting a car wash and supporting us along the way.
Very well. Can I speak to the officer for a little bit, please?
Yes.
My brother, let me ask you, you are here in the capacity of your job, you're working there. You heard a little bit about this organization. What do you think? What are your thoughts on what this group is doing and your involvement today? Are you, would have been here if you wasn't working even? Do you think it's a good cause?
Well, absolutely. I think the Soch team here is doing a huge thing for the community. I think there's a huge stigma behind mental health. And what they're doing is they're bringing it out and showing the public that, you know, mental health, there's a real stigma behind it. And we as a community, not only the South Asian community, but the community as a whole, we need to move forward and bring light to mental health. And again, what you guys are doing is huge. Keep up the great work, and Peel Police is right behind you guys.
Great, well said indeed. Well, Puneet, if you could use your cameraman for a second, could you give us a little visual of what's happening right now at the location?
Sure, I can. Yeah, sure I can. So I'm just going to walk you around. You can see that there's a lot of volunteers here. We have food set up like we promised. You know, whoever is going to come today, they're going to get food, they're going to get ice cream, there's chicken wraps, veggie wraps. You know, Richard, how these things go, we're still setting up a little bit, but we're full-fledged already. We've had Patrick Brown, the mayor, come by. We have a lot of politicians already come by. We're setting up a three-point contest, like a game for people to shoot, like Wonderland, when you shoot some basketball, a little contest, try to raise more money. Over here, you're going to see Peel Police's booth. We have a DJ going on, great music playing. So we're just trying to make it a nice, family-filled day. If you see right here, we have Peel Police. They're over here. And you met Neil Midger, but this is some of their team. And I'm going to take you over where the actual car wash is happening. Just 1 second.
Right. And this is happening today, guys. Those of you watching, we'll give out the details in a little bit. You could come out and support this event. And Puneet is one of the major sponsors of this event for the past 3 years. That's Brampton and Asia's Crematorium and Visitation Center. So here we go. The guys are working very hard. Doing a good job.
So, Richard, you can really tell that it's a big community event. We're just getting going. We're going to be here till 4 o'clock today. And there's going to be a lot more people, a lot more rush. So we welcome people to still walk in. It's Queen's Manor, which is just Queen and Goreway. Queen and Goreway is a new banquet hall facility. Like you said, anyone can reach out to me if they need more information.
Well, thank you very much. Well, Puneet, you know, this is excellent, and I'm happy that we were able to bring the visual and to show people, and you did it, you know, so quickly. So I want to thank you very, very much, and we'll check back with you a little bit later. Thank you. And,
For sure, Richard.
Again, you know, great work. So $50, tell us again one more time what you get for the $50.
So, Richard, for the $50, you get your, obviously, car wash, the exterior of the car wash. You get food for 2 people that are coming with you. You get ice cream. And then the greatest thing is you're donating to mental health. So you're also making a contribution to them, which is going to help them keeping their programming going as well.
Okay, so let's see what you have here. Could you show me that board one more time? The other board.
Yeah, Richard, so this is our board. And also, while we're walking by, this is one of our big sponsors right here. And the co-host, Amin, he's from Bloom Flowers. So he's been a big part of this. We're actually co-hosting it together, the funeral home, and we're live on TV. Amin, you want to say anything?
Good. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, so we're just going to show you right here the banner. You'll see, like I said, they're blooming right here, and then the funeral home. Queen's Manor is the banquet hall facility, and Punjab by Nature doing the food. But yeah, we have a nice media wall. You know, just a nice time for you to come. There's some letters you can take pictures there, and they've actually decorated a car with balloons as well.
All right, so Puneet, I would come and you and I would help wash some cars, right? I'm coming with my shorts.
Richard, I actually want to thank you, and I really like this job. Maybe I'll become a part-time reporter for you. Thank you, my friend.
You are already. You don't know that?
Thank you, man. I always appreciate you. You're my brother.
Take care, brother. Take care.
Take
See
care.
you later.
Bye.
That, of course, is
Bye now.
Puneet on location at the car wash, and it's all going for charity. A beautiful event, and we encourage you to come out and support it. Those of you who would like to drop by, it's at the banquet hall, the new banquet hall. I'll give you the information coming up in a little bit, a phone number in which you could contact Puneet himself. Now, this is how easy it is. So those of you who would like to come on, if you have an event we'd like to share with the viewers, please feel free to do so. We were supposed to have Ravi Suku, but Ravi's a little bit busy. He's doing some yard work and he didn't want to show his muscles and all that. But Rav, thank you very much. And of course, the video is coming up in a little bit. Right now, we saw what's happening and giving you an update at Guyana. Again, to let you know that that big concert with Marshall Montano, Voice, Sean Paul, Ravi B, Vakadi, and so much is coming up at the Coca-Cola Coliseum. Now, the president, His Excellency Dr. Mohammed Irfan Ali would be here, and the vice president, Dr. Slipping my name, but they both will be here, and with a team of cabinet ministers also. So you have an opportunity to meet with them. Again, you can call the Consul General of Guyana office and see if you can get a seat. All right? So we'll tell you, maybe we'll have them on the program or on the Shabnam radio. So stay with us and we'll bring you more updates. Go to Ticketmaster and get your tickets for the big concert. That's coming up. Now, we have some prices for that event. I want to share this with you. I mean, they're really, really reasonably priced, and they're different tiers. So if you want, the tickets start at $75. I'm not sure if they have any of those left yet, but again, you can find it on the website. $75, $80, $85, $95, $100, $110, and the top price, $125. For that price, even at the top price, for $125, you get a Marshall, Voice, Vakari, Ravi B, Sean Paul, Patrice Roberts. Do I say more? Get your tickets. It's a family event, and the kids are more than welcome. Taking place at the Coca-Cola Coliseum. Well, we go now to the beautiful Twin Island Republic of Trinidad and Tobago to bring you Week in Review.
Week in Review, brought to you by Trinidad and Tobago Government Communications. Office of the Prime Minister. On June 2nd, Prime Minister Dr. the Honourable Keith Rowley visited the Hazley Crawford Stadium to receive a progress report on ongoing refurbishment works on the facility ahead of the 2023 Commonwealth Youth Games. These works at the stadium will see the restructuring of the asphalted areas, electrical and plumbing repairs, improved lighting, the replacement of the scoreboard, as well as external repairs. Ministry of Energy and Energy Industries. Minister Stuart Young delivered the keynote address at the Energy International Summit of the Association of International Negotiators in Miami, Florida on the 1st of June. Minister Young took the opportunity on the AIEN platform to share his experience, knowledge, and insights on negotiating bilateral agreements, pioneering an unprecedented LNG facility restructuring, the restructuring of a national petroleum company, and the integrated process of the gas value chain within a strategy for securing energy security for TNT and the Caribbean region. Additionally, at the Caribbean Sustainable Energy Conference and Trade Show held on the 5th of June at the Hyatt Regency Hotel in Port of Spain, Minister Young delivered the keynote address. Ministry of Education. 23 secondary school students participated in the finals of the Energy Sustainability Debate Competition organized by the National Energy Corporation of Trinidad and Tobago on June 2nd. Minister Dr. Nian Gatsby-Dolly attended the event. Ministry of Agriculture, Land and Fisheries. In commemoration of Corpus Christi, staff members of the St. George West County of the ministry distributed seedlings at the Tunapuna Market on June 7th. This annual initiative aims to promote home gardening by way of distributing seeds, seedlings, and general agricultural advice to members of the public. Ministry of Foreign and CARICOM Affairs. His Excellency Dennis Francis, Permanent Representative of Trinidad and Tobago to the United Nations, was elected President of the General Assembly for the 78th session on June 1st in New York. Minister Dr. Amory Brown, while addressing the General Assembly, said that the government of Trinidad and Tobago holds the firm view that our nation's attributes will continue to add value as one of our best and brightest will serve as the next President of the General Assembly. Discussions on the relationship between Trinidad and Tobago and the Marubeni Corporation of Japan through its investment in the Power Generation Company of Trinidad and Tobago were held between Dr. Brown and Mr. Yuji Sato, along with other representatives of the Marubeni Corporation on the 5th of June. Ministry of Rural Development and Local Government. A 3-day orientation and training seminar geared towards transformation of our local government landscape was hosted by the Ministry for Change agents across all 14 municipal corporations on June 5th. Minister Faris Al-Rawi delivered the opening remarks. Ministry of Social Development and Family Services. Letters of appointment were presented to members of the new Victoria West Local Board on June 5th. This board will act as a liaison between clients and the ministry, with core duties to include controlling, directing, and assisting the local boards in administering core grants and, where necessary, performing the duties of any of the ministry's local boards. Minister Donna Cox delivered the feature address at the distribution ceremony. Ministry of Housing and Urban Development. 36 families received starter home units through the Land Settlement Agency's Housing and Village Improvement Program on June 2nd. Minister Camille Robinson-Regis gave remarks at the key distribution ceremony. Ministry of Sport and Community Development. On June 2nd, Minister Shamfa Kajo officially declared the Prime Minister's Best Village Trophy Competition, Village Olympics, and Community Sport Festival open. The opening ceremony took place at the Nelson Mandela Park in Port of Spain. Additionally, 6 hotels received over 5.9 million TT dollars in preparation for the 2023 Commonwealth Youth Games. On June 5th, during the distribution ceremony, Minister Kudjo, in her statement, reiterated that the hosting of the 2023 Commonwealth Youth Games in Trinidad and Tobago is all about utilizing sport as a tool for development and being a platform for the modern Commonwealth. Ministry of Works and Transport. The 9th annual Road Safety Award ceremony was held to highlight the unsung heroes who tirelessly work towards making the nation's roadways a safer place for all. This event was made possible by the ministry in collaboration with Arrive Alive, Woodside Energy, and other key stakeholders. Minister Rohan Sinanan was present at the event. Office of the Attorney General and Ministry of Legal Affairs. The 56th Caribbean Financial Action Task Force plenary and working group meetings were conducted during the 28th of May to June 1st. The CFATF is an organization comprising 24 member states of the Caribbean Basin, Central and South America, which have agreed to implement common countermeasures to address money laundering, countering the financing of terrorism, and proliferation financing of weapons of mass destruction. These meetings were led by the Honorable Attorney General and Minister of Legal Affairs, Senator Reginald T.A. Amor. In Review, brought to you by Trinidad and Tobago Government Communication. Week in Review, brought to you by Trinidad and Tobago Government Communications.
You see it in the playfulness of Caribbean eyes, through the genuine happiness of our smiles. It's there in the unique way we express ourselves, in the color of our cultures, in the rich flavor of our cuisine, and in the pulse of our people. So, however far you may roam, this is home. This is Caribbean Airlines, the warmth of the islands.
Bismillah, Bismillah.
Yusuf Day of Hope, in collaboration with Penny Appeal Canada, presents their 17th annual Family Day at the Paul Coffee Park Area A, 3430 Derry Road East in Mississauga. Highlights include burgers, barbecue, snacks, roasted corn, hot dogs, snow cone, games, door prizes, face painting, and much more. Tickets are available now. For tickets and info, call 647-289-2629 or visit www.ydoh.ca. This event is in support of Sick Kids, Humber River Health Foundation, and Dean Support Services. Caribbean Showtime TV and Shabdam Radio are proud media partners for this event.
Bismillah, 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 Noor Allah.
When thinking of shipping a barrel, box, or sending money back home, think of the name you can trust. Think Lapakan. Lapakan has been serving our community for over 25 years. And and a significant portion of every dollar spent at Loparkin goes to work in our community here and back home. Together, we are making a difference. For your shipping and money transfer needs, call Loparkin 416-292-4370. Loparkin, the name we can trust.
Well, it's the first time in Canada, at least, we have a television program dedicated to the Caribbean community that we could interact and go live. You know, while you're cooking, whatever you might be doing, and I have to take this one very quickly, you know, and now I'll come back. That's Terry Gadraj calling. He was supposed to come on and we could probably see if we can get it. But before we go to Terry, let me play. This is an oldie, and those of you on this Sunday morning relaxing, probably preparing lunch, or getting up for a late breakfast, whatever it might be, I know you like this one. I feel in it. Let's go to Swapi doing a Baron selection on your Sunshine. Good morning and welcome. Swapi. What's going on there, boy? All right, so probably the film.
Are you ready? Living me life for what? We say we are Caribbean, we are Caribbean. Can't you tell us we sorry? We sorry. I hear what chutney steam. I hear what chutney steam. Front and center, you ready for the tempo? Lotela, come lotela, lotela, come lotela. Look, Chucky, let's do it like a ball. I'm betting morning and evening. You make some noise.
So you own a business.
I refix, I remake, I reboot. So that's all.
All the best.
For real?
Yes, you have it.
You want the right?
You have that. You're welcome.
You
I feel it the party. I feel like a drink. Some rum from the morning now. Alcohol flowing up my veins. Party calling up my name. And I'm feeling it. Oh, oh, oh. Tell them I'm feeling it. Tell them the carnival session. Woman in my hand, maybe so tired my body. Sing it, I'm feeling it. Oh, oh. Sing the thing, man. Sing the thing, woman. Play the brass. Hey, hey, yeah,
So come up and join me here. Lady, give yourself a chance. Jam me closer as we dance. Oh, gosh, and I'm feeling it. Oh, oh, oh. Hey, oh, you see, I'm feeling it. Oh, hey, hey. Every time we jam. Oh, yeah, yeah. Every time we whine. Maybe so high in my body. I'm feeling it. Oh, oh. Feeling it. Sing the thing now, man. Everybody, give me the brass. Hey, 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 hey. Bidi-bidi-bam-bidi-bam. Hey, yeah, yeah. Bidi-bidi-bam. Bidi-bidi-bam-bam. Hey, hey. Bidi-bidi-bam-bam. Bidi-bidi-bam-bam. Bidi-bidi-bam. Say, oh, yeah, yo. Oh, yeah, yo. Say, oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Bidi-bidi-bam-bam-bam. Bidi-bidi-bam-bam-bam. Oh gosh, and it's a long time now I drink some rum. Long time now I have some fun. Long time now I feel so nice. This party is paradise. Long time now I drink some rum. Long time now I have some fun. Long time now I feel so nice. This party is paradise. The carnival session. Hey, hey, hey. Woman in my hand. Maybe so high in my body. I'm feeling it. Oh, oh. Feeling it. Feeling it. Play the drum again. Hey. Hey, yeah, yeah. Bidi-bidi-bam-bam. 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 Say, oh, yeah, yo. Oh, yeah, yo. Say, oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Bidi-bidi-bam-bam. 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 You are.
But yeah, listen, I have a special kind of wine that you just do. I can get that too. You can just teach me how you just do it.
You hold your back here.
Yeah, don't hold it back.
The back of your pants.
Right.
Right, you could hold it like this.
Yeah.
But I just do it like this. You
Yeah.
put your finger in here
And what happened after?
and you just shake.
So you're moving your waist.
You know you're taking your time and you're going with it.
So you own a business, have an event you want people to know about. You want to spread the word to as many people as possible that your product or service exists. Call AdWorks International. AdWorks is an advertising agency which utilizes professionals in radio, television, and print advertising to help you get your company's message across. Your ad will be noticed by more people more quickly. AdWorks from concept to completion will deliver an ad that works. AdWorks International. Call 416-832-7293.
Twilight Family Restaurant and Bar is Scarborough's largest West Indian family restaurant. Come and sample our delicious appetizers like our chicken wings, black pudding, and spicy shrimp. Great entrees such as chili chicken and Twilight Spicy Chicken. Give us a call at 416-754-6894. Twilight Restaurant and Bar, serving the best in Guyanese Chinese cuisine for the past 8 years.
You see it in the playfulness of Caribbean eyes, through the genuine happiness of our smiles. It's there in the unique way we express ourselves, in the color of our cultures, in the rich flavor of our cuisine, and in the pulse of our people. So, however far you may roam, this is home. This is Caribbean Airlines, the warmth of the islands.
Jazz Supermarket in Brampton is the preferred place to shop for all your Caribbean grocery needs. You are guaranteed fresh fruits and vegetables as shipments arrive twice a week. Whether you're sending a barrel, money, or just need to find a certain ingredient to get that back home taste, Jazz Supermarket has it all. You can even stock up with poultry or meat from the halal meat counter, CDs, gift items, or fresh bread and pastries from the bakery. Caribbean jewelry and ready-made casual clothing now available. Come visit Jazz Supermarket. 9025 Torbram Road at the corner of Queen and Torbram in Brampton, where friendly service awaits you.
Well, welcome back indeed, and live television. We are from 11 to 1. And by the way, by 1 o'clock, we will be doing that Hindi film that we present from the silver screen. That's coming up at 1 o'clock. Another great filmy selection lineup for you. Well, let's see if we could get to the very busy Terry Gadraj. I'm not sure where he is. Yesterday he was in Quebec or Montreal. Let's see if we could get him on. Terry, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I can hear you, and this video looks good.
Oh, here we go. There's Terry Gadraj. With the audio, but I think the video, we got a little freeze on it. So where exactly are you today, Terry?
Exactly. I'm here in Ottawa because we did an event last night, and I am on my way heading into Montreal.
Okay, and how long again for you to be on the road?
I'll be on the road for about 2 hours.
Wow. Well, I want to say thank you again for checking in with us. Yesterday we had you on the radio and to talk about the big event. Well, in fact, I think we shouldn't have any Guyanese flag left for sale in Canada or in Ontario. Every Guyanese should be purchasing a flag to welcome Dr. Irfan Ali and Vice President coming in for this long weekend. You know, they're calling it Canada Day long weekend, but I don't know, boy. Right now it's looking like a Guyana Day celebration. You would be part of the lineup of artists performing. Would you be staying here until next week, or are you flying back to the States?
I have to get back to the States because I got some work to do there, but I will be back in Toronto on Friday. Can't wait. But in the meantime, enjoying Ottawa. And I got to let you know, we have people from Ottawa who are coming to the Machel Montano One Guyana event next week. I also met the High Commissioner, Mr. Keith George. He was dancing and curling up to all the Bollywood songs I was singing. He had a fantastic time, and he will also be there with his beautiful wife.
Okay. Director, is it anywhere we could check Terry's video? Anything we could do about that?
I think it's just my signal. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So, because we just did Puneet out of a car wash for mental health, and it was clean and nice. But I think you're driving, so the signal. But then, you know, any angle we get Terry, he looks good. Look at it. So we're checking out your face and everything, looking nice. Terry, for a performance like the one you would be coming to do on the 3rd, what type of item you think you should be executing on that day? Because we have people like Sean Paul, we have people like Machel Montano, we have Ravi B, we have Vakari Singh and all of them. Now I know you're very versatile. You do from the reggae to the country and western, the chutney, everything. What kind of mix-up you think you would be putting together your repertoire on that day?
But you know, it'll be a varied audience. People from Trinidad, we'll have patrons from Jamaica, and of course Guyana. I will certainly be representing my culture with songs of Guyana, but we also have to show love to Trinidad and Antigua. There's an Antiguan gentleman from Ottawa who's also coming to that event. So, you know, we got to show them that love. And at the same time, showcasing the culture of Guyana and all Guyanese. And I'm happy to take all suggestions. You always have great suggestions and great advice for me, Mr. Richard. So please kindly shoot them my way.
No, because you know your voice is so versatile. I mean, you do the reggae, you do the country and western, everything. So, you know, we have to have Terry Gadraj in concert one day. That's a plan. You know, we could have you on TV right here and do a couple 2 hours. There's Terry Gadraj and Terry Gadraj. Because, you know, so many people love to hear you, Joni, please don't go. And, So you have a wide variety. Man.
Yes.
So want to see, maybe we'll make plans for that. But of course, can't wait to see you. I want to thank you for dropping in on today's program, Caribbean Sunshine. I'll send you the link and you could continue entertaining yourself for the 2 hours drive we have left. And to all those hanging out with you, want to wish them a happy Sunday also.
Thank you, sir. It's an honor always to be in your presence, to be on your program. Thank you, Caribbean Sunshine, and thanks to all your fans out there for giving me their time of the day. Thank you.
Well, Terry, so I'll send you a link. Let me know what you think about what we're trying to do here. We're up and running. In fact, July 1st would make it 3 years that we've been doing this. And, you know, every day we are trying to improve and get better. So in the next couple weeks, I want to say, if not a month from now, we will be on our full-fledged channel on Rogers and Bell. That's the two major cable carriers in Canada. And God's willing, we will be up and running shortly on those two networks. So, you know, we have a lot to share with you and hope that you would continue working with us to share to our community our great culture and talent.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you. And kindly remind Mr. Anthony George to add me on an updated flyer with Marshall and Sean Paul so I can go ahead and share that flyer as well.
We'll do that, sir, right away. Thank you, Terry.
Thank you. Have a beautiful day. Thank you. Happy Sunday.
You know, and the thing about Terry is that whenever we ask for him to come on, he just obliges us and he's there. Just one phone call, and that's what I like about him. He's a great guy, very humble. You know, he's a celebrity in every aspect of that title, celebrity, and still take the time. He loves his country. He loves his culture. Well, here we go with some more music. Let's see if we could find Ravi Suku and the band N2. Ravi Suku music. We played it yesterday, so here we want to make sure we get that one ready. So I want to ask my co-host Tony, are we working on getting that piece ready?
It's still downloading.
Good. So he's preparing his Tony on the Beat with Tony Maroney. That's coming up in a little bit. But we're here keeping you company. So here we go now with Kavita Suku and N2 out of Ravi Suku's studio. All right, you see when I do that, I put him on short notice because I change up the program a little bit. So I'm giving him some time to let me know when he's ready. So whenever you're ready, you can start. All right, Mr. Director. And again, we're doing this remotely from, we have people working with us from New York, we have Philippines, and we have Trinidad and Tobago. And of course, our main team is right here in Toronto. So Akua, are we ready?
eyes, through the genuine happiness of our smiles. It's there in the unique way we express ourselves, in the color of our cultures, in the rich flavor of our cuisine, and in the pulse of our people. So, however far you may roam, this is home. This is Caribbean Airlines, the warmth of the islands.
Bismillah, Bismillah.
Yusuf Day of Hope, in collaboration with Penny Appeal Canada, presents their 17th annual Family Day at the Paul Coffee Park Area A, 3430 Derry Road East in Mississauga. Highlights include burgers, barbecue, snacks, roasted corn, hot dogs, snow cone, games, door prizes, face painting and much more. Tickets are available now. For tickets and info, call 647-289-2629 or visit www.ydoh.ca. This event is in support of Sick Kids, Humber River Health Foundation and Dean Support Services. Caribbean Showtime TV and Shabdam Radio are proud media partners for this event.
Bismillah, 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 Noor Allah.
When thinking of shipping a barrel, box or sending money back home, think of the name you can trust. Think Lapakan. Lapakan has been serving our community for over 25 years, and a significant portion of every dollar spent at Lapakan goes to work in our community here and back home. Together, we are making a difference. For your shipping and money transfer needs, call Lapakan 416-292-4370. Lapakan, the name we can trust.
Save his own, believe me. One love, what about one heart? One heart, what about people? Get together and feel alright. As it was in the beginning, one love, so shall it be in the end. One heart, alright. Give thanks and praise to the Lord, and I will feel alright. Oh yeah. Let's
So you own a business, have an event you want people to know about. You want to spread the word to as many people as possible that your product or service exists. Call AdWorks International. AdWorks is an advertising agency which utilizes professionals in radio, television, and print advertising to help you get your company's message across. Your ad will be noticed by more people, more quickly. AdWorks from concept to completion will deliver an ad that works. AdWorks International. Call 416-832-7293.
Twilight Family Restaurant and Bar is Scarborough's largest West Indian family restaurant. Come and sample our delicious appetizers like our chicken wings, black pudding, and spicy shrimp. Great entrees such as chili chicken and Twilight spicy chicken. Give us a call at 416-754-6894. Twilight Restaurant and Bar, serving the best in Guyanese Chinese cuisine for the past 8 years.
You see it in the playfulness of Caribbean eyes, through the genuine happiness of our smiles. It's there in the unique way we express ourselves, in the color of our cultures, in the rich flavor of our cuisine, and in the pulse of our people. So, however far you may roam, this is home. This is Caribbean Airlines, the warmth of the islands.
We're Sunshine Smoothies, and you're watching Caribbean Sunshine.
Jazz Supermarket in Brampton is the preferred place to shop for all your Caribbean grocery needs. You're guaranteed fresh fruits and vegetables as shipments arrive twice a week. Whether you're sending a barrel, money, or just need to find a certain ingredient to get that back home taste, Jazz Supermarket has it all. You can even stock up with poultry or meat from the halal meat counter, CDs, gift items, or fresh bread and pastries from the bakery. Caribbean jewelry and ready-made casual clothing now available. Come visit Jazz Supermarket, 9025 Torbram Road at the corner of Queen and Torbram in Brampton, where friendly service awaits you.
Yusuf Day of Hope, in collaboration with Penny Appeal Canada, presents their 17th annual Family Day at the Paul Coffee Park Area A, 3430 Derry Road East in Mississauga. Highlights include burgers, barbecue, snacks, roasted corn, hot dogs, snow cone, games, door prizes, face painting, and much more. Tickets are available now. For tickets and info, call 647-289-2629 or visit www.ydoh.ca. This event is in support of Sick Kids, Humber River Health Foundation, and Dean Support Services. Caribbean Showtime TV and Shabdam Radio are proud media partners for this event.
Bismillah, Bismillah, Noorallah.
Are you ready? Living with life for once. We say we are Caribbean. We are Caribbean. Can't you tell that we sorry? We sorry.
I hear what chutney steam. I hear what chutney steam. Brandon Center, you ready for the tempo?
Look, China, do it like a ball. I'm betting morning and evening. Do it for
Well, we are back and have my buddy here, co-host, Tony Maroney. Tony he is available to come out to any of your events to do some coverage, so because it's On the Beat with Tony Maroney. But we had, what's happening with your piece today?
Well, we had a whole great little 7-minute section of the students that won the Vaughan Film Festival for their short film, but somehow it exported last night the wrong way, and now I'm trying to get it to try to export in time to put it on today's show. I guess we can put it on next week's show. We have a couple of the students. One of the students, his parents are from Guyana, Kieran, and I'd like to say hello to him. I know you're watching,
so Kieran is one of those who won the
student film section. I viewed it at York University, and they had a fantastic film about students in class. Who's the Culprit was the name of the film, and they, of course, they won a camera, $3,500 camera, to be able to, from Panasonic, one of their latest video cameras. So it's great that the students received a bonus and the students definitely want to become film directors. So,
well, congratulations, and hoping, you know what, maybe we could see if we could get him, seeing he's such a great filmmaker. Listen, we can bring you on and do an interview quickly with him today if it's possible.
Well,
we could try.
Yeah, I'm going to call the director. I was texting her the link, and I know she's watching. Kirsten and
another student.
Yeah, it's not just one student. It's the whole school that participated. So it's maybe I can get.
Well, if not this week, for sure, for next week we can do that. And Tony would have that other piece lineup for that coming up next week. But Tony, you know, we need to get some coverage for some of the Caribbean picnics, anything you have lined up coming up. Well, we have the Marshall Montano coming up next week. We have to see if we can secure some passes for you for that one. But it's at the Coca-Cola Coliseum. You've been there before. Tell us.
Well, it used to be called the Ryko Coliseum. It's at the C&E, and it's fantastic. I photographed and spoke with Sting when he performed there at an exclusive dinner that he had over there. But yeah, I've been there quite a few times. And
I heard it's a very nice place. It can hold about 8,000 people.
Yeah.
And that's at the exhibition place, CNE, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is where Marshall, Voice, and all those big stars, Terry Gardress, everybody's coming to perform next weekend. So hopefully we can hook you up with a pass and get you in there with us to do some coverage. Well, not sure what it is our director has lined up, but it should be, you know what, yes, so we'll leave it up to director. Yes, I believe it's one from Marshall Montano, Like Yourself with Patrice Roberts. Like Yourself, I like this one. Want to send this one out, going out to Wendy Macedo. Wendy always keeping us in check and making sure everything is good. Well, of course, you're always saying hello to Wendy. So you want to say hi to Wendy? Wendy apparently bribed Tony every time to say hi.
Hi, Wendy.
And Justin, last year's school was Friday. I came down with a cold, but of course, he's a strong one. Well, hope you guys enjoyed the program. Again, you could call us if you'd like to give us a call. The number to call us right now in studio, 416-848-7772. That's the number right here, 416-848-7772. We are live and we can take your calls. So feel free to give us a call, all right? As we go now to Marshall Montano, and did you get your tickets yet? He's coming up next week, okay? Go now, Ticketmaster, and get your tickets. Kids are invited. Bring the entire family. Marshall and Patrice Roberts.
Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. No, 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 no. Look where we reach again. End up in a party in the streets again. Even though I never wanna cheat, it's 1,000 man and 1,000 girl. I wanna jam on. Look where we reach, you know. Hey, why we bringing sun up to the beach, you know. Just say the relationship breed. I is not your man, you is not my girl. Until we reach home. So you could jam up for who you want and I go with up when you are like it. And if you feel to wine on everybody inside it. Like yourself, like yourself, like yourself. So you could jump up on who you want and I go with up when you are like it. And if you feel to wine on everybody inside it. Like yourself, like yourself, like yourself. Until the party done to wine. So don't come and try to interrupt me vibe. Even if I wind up rude with our next man, you will have to get no straight. That thing that's happen when we party hard. I ain't trying to stop you from your plan at all. Look at bumper, I ready to jam. I ain't looking for y'all. You do what you want. So when you're ready, you could jam up on who you want and I go when I'm who I like it. And if you feel to wine on everybody inside it. Like yourself, like yourself, like yourself. So you could jam up on who you want and I go when I'm who I like it. And if you feel to wine on everybody inside it. Like yourself, like yourself, like yourself. Until the party done. Why don't try to run the line? And you don't try to stop me vibes, oh no. You do what you want, I do what I like. You will have to get no shame. When it comes to party, I is not your man. And I know when we come to party, we don't have a plan. You don't tell me, why don't know I want you, why don't know you like me. We doing me your thing. So when you're ready, you can jump up on who you want and I go when I'm who I like it. And if you feel to wine on everybody inside it. Like yourself, like yourself, like yourself. Until the party done. Jam on who you want, jam on who you want. Wine on who you like, wine on who you like. Like yourself, like yourself, like yourself. Until the party done. Jam on who you want, jam on who you want. Wine on who you like, wine on who you like. Like yourself, like yourself, like yourself. Until the party done.
I'm Kieran. And I'm Kristen. And you're watching Caribbean Sunshine.
Sunday, August 6th, Day 3 of SOS Fest 2023 is Reviver, the Chutney Concert. From day till evening, Reviver, featuring the biggest chutney music artists and bands from across the globe, all together on one stage for the first time ever. Taking place at the historic Markham Fairgrounds, Day 3 of Summer of Soca Festival 2023 is Reviver, the Chutney Concert. Day till evening. Single day tickets and weekend passes now available. For full lineups, tickets, and info, visit www.sosfestto.com.
Varex Freight System Limited, a global leader in freight forwarding, providing trucking and warehousing services across Canada and the US of A. Varex Freight System Limited provides air and ocean freight globally. To engage our services, please email us at info@varex.com.
Friday, August 4th is Juve Night. SOS Fest presents Colors. More powder, more water. The biggest biggest event on Toronto Carnival Friday returns to the historic Markham Fairgrounds. Day 1 of Summer of Soca Festival 2023 is Colors. Featuring the world's biggest artists and live bands on one iconic stage. Single day tickets and weekend passes now available. For full lineups, tickets, and info, visit www.sosfestto.com.
Look at people by the truck, look at people by the truck.
Are you ready? Living me life for what? We say we are Caribbean, we are Caribbean. Can't you tell us we sorry? We sorry.
I hear what chutney steam. I hear what chutney steam. Brandon Selva, you ready for the tempo?
Lotela, come lotela. Lotela, come lotela.
Look, Chuck, I know do it like a ball. I'm betting morning and evening. Do it for
So you own a business, have an event you want people to know about. You want to spread the word to as many people as possible that your product or service exists. Call AdWorks International. AdWorks is an advertising agency which utilizes professionals in radio, television, and print advertising to help you get your company's message across. Your ad will be noticed by more people more quickly. AdWorks from concept to completion will deliver an ad that works. AdWorks International. Call 416-832-7290.
Well, we want to say hello and welcome to all our new viewers in New York. I want to say hello and welcome to the Khan family watching us in New Jersey, and also to Shireen and Izam. Relaxing today, Cher? Hope you're having a good evening, a good lunchtime, maybe having lunch. I'm not sure what you're cooking today, Gil. Let's see if we could find out what my sister Meena is cooking. Hi, Meena. Jai Sitaram and welcome.
Sitaram, Richard. Hello,
Yes.
good afternoon.
You are an expert. You know, you were one of the first viewers to use this technology and join us when we started. We are going into our third year coming up July 1st. And it's a pleasure again. You know, look how good. You're holding your phone correct, you frame it up real nice and everything. And by the way, you're always looking so neat and well put together. You ready to go out or you're just hanging out cooking?
Oh, we're gonna head out to Puneet maybe in an hour or so.
All right. So let me ask you, what's going on today? You done your lunch? I know you're a lady always cooking and everything getting organized. So what are we cooking today?
I have some dal on the rice and some bunjal shrimp and some bodhi. A lot of stuff cooking.
I just wonder how come Pert maintain such a slim physique, you know. With all the food you're always cooking and feeding him.
He's blessed. He's blessed.
So tell us, coming up at the Shiva Ganesh at Morningside Park, tell us about that Ganga Puja
we have
coming.
our Ganga Puja coming up next month. So you're doing that ad on the TV live every show. So we thank you very much for doing that. And it's always a great time there. there's loads of people showing up and everybody enjoying it. You actually get to go down to the water and throw your offerings and everything at the end. It's beautiful. Pandit Lekram Tiwari, he does a wonderful, wonderful job. And all the members and devotees of the mandir come together and they help out and do everything. It's teamwork.
And that's coming up on the, remember the date?
July 23rd.
And it's at the Morningside Park, Fire Pit number 3, Area 3 at the Fire Pit number 3 by the river, the water there. We'll tell you more about it. But guys, listen, you bring your parashad for offering. Pandit Lekram has been doing this for many, many years. And of course, you're all invited. So Sister Meena, yesterday we provided you with a free car wash, a complimentary car wash. And when Puneet asked me to give those away, I thought we would give it to people who continue to do, not that you can't afford it, and knowing you and Pert would probably would have purchased one. But it's just a small way of saying we recognize what you do for our community. You, not only at Pert, but your children. Is it Amanda who does the... Miranda, who does the food drive for the Muslim welfare organization, their food bank, right?
Yes, correct.
And also, you always get involved with the Shiva Mandir in Scarborough with their food drive. Are you always helping, volunteering? And I'm just glad that you're coming out. So hopefully Wendy and I would come out to wash our cars there too, and we'd meet up.
Okay, so hopefully we'll see you guys. And thank you again for doing such a wonderful job, and for the committee, for all the religious groups, irregardless of what religion it is. You are a person anybody can look up to, for helping out.
Tony's asked me if I'm on the air, and I'd like to do this to explain to him. Tony, if I'm in front of the camera and speaking, what do you think that means? I'm on the air. But Tony is there. So what's up, Tony?
Well, I've got that student that's available to speak if you'd like to speak.
Okay, so we'll have to send me a link. The student is available. Okay. So you see, this is the problem I have with these children here. No, these children harden. So, so Sister Meena, thank you, and we're looking forward to seeing you later. And we've been doing this 25 years coming up in September, and we continue to share the platform for everyone who requires it. So we've been doing it. So thank you very much, and say hello to Pert. So let's see, flip the phone, let's see the backyard. What's going on there?
You want to? Okay, hold on one sec. Hold on.
You see, look, today we can do this, and look how sunny it is here. She lives out in Scarborough. Look at the sky. This is her backyard, or the front yard. And that is why she feeds Pert so well. He looks after the lawn and all the flower watering and everything else. Beautiful. You don't have a vegetable garden?
Yeah, I enjoy doing it.
Well, you're such a good sport, and this is the visual we're trying to bring to make it interactive, right? Instead of me sitting here and talking and presenting videos, I like this. At least we could, and I want to get more people involved and engaged in doing this type of thing. So, Sister Meena, thank you very much. We're going now to this segment where unlocking Guyana's agricultural processing potentials. Oh, let's see, we lost her. Director, could we see? I think she was bringing on Pert.
Yes, here.
Is Pert? That's the man. How you doing, brother?
Good, how are you?
Good, very good. She was just showing us the lawn, and I was saying how much work you put into it.
Not me, she did it all.
Oh, really? All right. So, guys, a beautiful couple, and always enjoying our company, and I want to say we do the same here. So
thanks, Richard. We'll see you later at the car wash.
All right, thank you. Now, when we have viewers like that, it makes it fun, right? Hope you enjoy that, and you guys also could join us. Simply let us know in advance. We send you the link, and you could come on and share with us. Here we go now with unlocking Guyana's agricultural potential.
It's going to help a lot of women because I'm the chair for the women's group in Cotton Tree.
And I see this here as an opportunity for our women. Our women can make money from this. They can do a lot of stuff.
To commission this facility is a real plus for Region 5 and for young farmers because, as I say in the closing remarks, that a lot of produce that will be waste cannot be waste anymore. It's going to be processed and come into other byproduct in agriculture products.
Farmers of Kurukururu and surrounding areas benefited from a smart agro-processing facility in 2022.
This means a great to all farmers of Kurukuru, because for me this is a great initiative, because for the years we've been struggling here with Hedo that can't really take the local market by just selling it. So this processing facility that they had put in place here, this will do wonder for us.
The PPPC administration recognizes the transformative potential of agro-processing and has taken significant steps to position itself as a leading agro-processing hub in the region. Various initiatives, including financial incentives, technical assistance, and capacity building programs, have been launched to encourage investment in the sector. Guyana, with its abundant natural resources and fertile lands, is increasingly turning its attention to agro-processing as a means to revolutionize its agricultural sector. Agro-processing, the transformation of raw agricultural produce into value-added goods, offers numerous economic and social benefits, positioning Guyana as a key player in the global market. With its diverse array of crops and a commitment to sustainable practices, Guyana is poised to harness the full potential of agro-processing, unlocking new adventures for growth and prosperity. The government of Guyana is keen on meeting the 25% by 2025 reduction in the Regional Food Import Bill and shielding against supply shortages. In the 2023 national budget, $2 billion was dedicated to 4 food security projects, agro-processing included, which will serve as a barometer for measuring the success of the agriculture sector this year. Guyana's favorable tropical climate, fertile soils, and ample water resources make it an ideal location for agricultural production. The country boasts of a diverse range of crops, including rice, sugar, fruits, vegetables, timber, and spices. This rich agricultural tapestry provides a solid foundation for agro-processing enterprises, enabling the country to tap into various value chains and establish a robust agribusiness ecosystem. The agro-processing sector is a critical element of government's push for enhanced food security and broad-based sustainable economic growth. Through adding value to primary production, agro-processing not only helps to improve household agriculture income, but also enhances the potential for growth in export earnings. Government is therefore committed to continuing efforts to support and promote investments in agro-processing. In 2022, agribusiness incubators were established in Parika, Fort Wellington, St. Ignatius, and Watuka. The procurement of equipment for the agro-processing and packaging facilities in Sofia, Parika, and Mabaruma were advanced. Moreover, new processing facilities at Whitewater Creek and Charity are expected to be commissioned this year. In 2023, government will invest in new agro-processing facilities in Crabwood Creek and Orialo, construct a new cold storage facility in Bartica, and procure 2 new refrigerated trucks to support transport of inputs and agro-products. Agro-processors will also benefit from the establishment of another Guyana shop and a marketing information center in Bartica.
As a government, we recognize also that the farmers, when they produce, we have to find market for their produce. That is why today GMC has been tasked with the task of finding the market. And today Guyana produce is in demand around the Caribbean. We have to be the processor. We have to be the manufacturer. And that is why as a government, we are making these facilities. And we are not doing it in Georgetown this year alone. At the end of 2022, we will commission almost 9 facilities like these across this country in different parts and rural areas.
One of the significant advantages of agro-processing lies in its ability to generate employment, especially in rural communities. As agro-processing facilities are established across the country, more jobs are created in areas such as food processing, packaging, quality control, logistics, and marketing. This in turn reduces rural-urban migration, enhances livelihoods, and promotes inclusive growth. The development of agro-processing clusters can transform rural areas into vibrant economic centers, fostering a balanced and sustainable approach to national development. A $15 million new facility was created, which allows farmers in St. Ignatius and surrounding villages in Region 9 the opportunity to process peanuts and cashew nuts. Additionally, a community-based agro-processing operation in Hossororo Region 1 called the Blue Flames Women's Group are producing chocolate. Cocoa and other raw materials are purchased from farmers in the community and are then processed at the group's factory to make various products. Another state-of-the-art facility was commissioned at Fort Wellington, West Coast Berbice to the tune of $37 million. The facility was a commitment made by Minister of Agriculture to enhance the quality of agriculture products in the region.
If I have a large amount of produce and I don't have people to buy it, I now have somewhere to process it. This here is going to build me financially. It's going to help a lot of women because I'm the chair for the women's group in Cotton Tree. And I see this here as an opportunity for our women. Our women can make money from this. They can do a lot of stuff.
To commission this facility is a real plus to Region 5 and for young farmers because, as I say in the closing remarks, that a lot of produce that will be waste cannot be waste anymore. It's going to be processed and come into other byproduct in agriculture products.
Farmers of Kurukururu and surrounding areas benefited from a smart agro-processing facility in 2022.
This means a great to all farmers of Kurukuru because for me this is a great initiative because for the years we've been struggling here with Hedo that can't really take the local market by just selling Hedo. So this processing facility that they have put in place here, this will do wonder for us.
The PPPC administration recognizes the transformative potential of agro-processing and has taken significant steps to position itself as a leading agro-processing hub in the region. Various initiatives, including financial incentives, technical assistance, and capacity building programs, have been launched to encourage investment in the sector.
Unlocking Guyana's potential, I tell you, in every sector, they're doing some really terrific work. I'm glad that we were able to present that to you and hope you enjoyed that segment. Well, that's all the time we have, Tony. You're heading out now for an assignment, right?
Oh, yeah, I'll be heading out to the car wash that we just saw.
Director, we want to see Tony. Yeah, here it is.
There I am. Oh, appearing like magic.
Okay.
Anyways, yeah, so I'm going to head out to the car wash that we just saw earlier on from
Puneet.
Puneet.
Yeah, they're sponsoring it. And again, guys, get your tickets for the event coming up at the Coca-Cola Coliseum. We are saying goodbye for now. Stay tuned right here. From the silver screen, Hindi film is coming up next.
And I want to say hello to Kieran, who's he says his relatives watch from Guyana. So
good. But Kiran, next week, maybe you could come in the studio with us. Tony would make the arrangement, okay? That's all the time we have to run now. Take care. God bless you until next week. Bye-bye. Tony and Richard signing off.
Maha Production. Tony Cuts. Picani. Oh, me and my partner followed cause I one girl. Oh, me and my partner followed cause I one girl. The girl named Kavita, she look like a movie star. So you telling me, boy, we both with the same girl.
marry me, baby? Will you marry